My name is Brother Richard Dunleavy of New Zealand, and I counted when I'm now 92 years of age, and I spend a lot of time reflecting on the wonderful opportunities I've had as a Marist brother. One of them was to be invited to be a member of the General Council of the Marist Brothers during the tenure of office of Brother Charles Howard. One of the great things that Brother Charles Howard did at the request of the chapter in 1985 was to introduce some kind of movement for Marist associates, lay people, to become part of the wider family of the Marist Brothers. I was made a member of the first commission, an international commission. A distinguished member of that commission was Brother Basilio Rueda, and they drew up the first protocol for the movement. It didn't quite meet what the General Council saw as necessary, and so a couple of years later there was a second commission, international commission, and then that didn't quite meet their requirements also. So in the end, a small group got together and produced what became the approved first protocol published for the Champagne movement, introduced by Brother Charles, explaining the whole rise of the lay people within the church and how important it was for the Marist family. And this, I understand, has developed beautifully, flourished with green leaves and many fruits and flowers around the world, which for me here living in New Zealand, back in my home country, so far away from the centre of things, it's wonderful news to hear that that Marist family tree, if you like, has grown and flourished so greatly around the world. So thank you to all of you good people around the world who commit yourselves to following Jesus in the way of Mary with the stamp of St. Marcel and Champagne's simple, very simple, like Pope Francis, who's just passed away, very simple approach to life. You know, the example of the way that St. Marcelin taught us, he and the early brothers left us, has been a marvelous stimulus. And for me, it's a marvelous news to hear from the members of the Marist Lay Commission who are visiting New Zealand at present, all this wonderful news about the movement around the world. Is that sufficient? Right?
Right.
Okay.